Hey guys, this video is a bit shorter than what we anticipated because I forgot to turn down the game volume to my HD PVR2 and it completely cut out every single ounce of talking that we had for the entire 2.5 hours we were recording. So this episode and the next episode, we're just going to be talking over what's happening, tell you guys what we ended up doing within that hour and a half that we were playing. And hopefully you enjoy what we end up finding. I'm here with my friend Kody.
Good evening, guys.
He's going to be in a lot of my videos. This will probably also be kind of like an update video because we got 15 minutes to talk and we ain't doing much in this game. I mean, this game is a gorgeous game.
Yes, there's a lot of stuff to do in this game. As you can see, we're on a first world, just starting the game. This is our ship, and we have to fix it.
And already off the bat, we are ADD as fuck looking at that, calling it a dildo, a lightsaber. What else did we call it?
The Death Star that fell on us.
Yes. So, in later episodes, you will see how ADD we are when it comes to this game, because there's so much to distract you. And we're playing together, so it's not like one mindset, like, hey, let's stick with this. It's, hey, what's that over there? Is that a tree? Oh, hey, a plant.
Yes.
That happened so much last night. We turned a 45-minute recording into an hour and a half because we did that.
So here we have to fix the ship. Obviously, we don't know what to do, so we're just looking around, trying to figure it out.
Yeah, I ended up cutting it right there just because we were randomly looking through the naming stuff. But we're looking at all the blueprints and random shit that we have around our damaged ship. As you can see right there, it's telling us that we have our scanner, but it's damaged. There's so much stuff that we have to fix, and it surprisingly took us an hour to do. We are going to start trying to stream. We'll probably be both just on one channel at the beginning, but then we'll end up like doing our own streams. Cody's at his house, I'm at mine, but as of right now we'll just record together, dick around, because recording's so much funner when you're actually with someone, so when you get pissed off you can just bitch at them.
Yep, you can blame other people. Now you can see there where that giant rock said iron, and we need a lot of iron. So that's kind of what it looks like. If you look at trees, it'll say carbon. If you look at different, like there's red and blue shards on the ground. That's different things like plutonium and something else I can't remember. Yeah, there's so much stuff in this game.
Oh yeah.
And this is just the first planet.
Oh yeah, and right there I just cut out about 30 minutes because all it was us getting distracted by so much shit. That cave that had iron in it, we were in there for 15 of those 20 minutes.
Yes. And it does turn nighttime. If you stay in caves, you will stay warm. If you are not in caves, you will actually start to freeze.
This is the Heridium we need for, I think it's our launch thrusters.
I think so, yes.
And one thing that I'll definitely point out that's easy to help with the mining laser is don't let it get to that point where it needs to cool down, because its cooldown process is so much longer than if you were to just wait a second and it's instantly cooled.
Also, manage your supplies, because this laser does take carbon. So if you run out of carbon and you need to regenerate your laser, you're kind of screwed. Also with your life support, your body suit, like thrusters, anything in your ship, it needs supplies. So always manage your supplies.
Oh yeah, we just found some zinc which we needed for, it looks like, the pulse engines.
Yep.
So we'll probably be repairing those soon. We already repaired the launch thrusters, I believe. pulse engines repaired. Definitely keep an eye out on what things take to recharge, because Kody was the one playing yesterday, so this is him playing and I was just next to him, we were messing around. He used our therium and plutonium when we only had a small stack so many times to recharge our laser and our life support systems. So it went from, oh hey, let's take off in our ship in 5 minutes, to, oh shit, we need to go find this stuff and take another 40 minutes.
Like I said, if you don't want to be pissed off, manage your supplies.
Or play by yourself, because you end up yelling at each other, which is always fun.
Yes.
It's constructive criticism.
Also, to help you mine and find items, they give you a pulse system. On the PS4, it's the circle button, and on Xbox, it's the B button. If you press that, it sends out a pulse, and it shows like different plants, different minerals, different things you can collect. Also, buildings, question marks, or stones for different language that you need to
these
learn,
stones that we're heading towards right now are knowledge stones, and they give you different words that are in different alien languages. There are a couple different languages. Right now you just saw that we got the Gek word for give, I think it was. Those things get pissed off at you when you destroy the environment. Someone decided to attack it when I said you might need to if it gets alerted. And they're just like, oh hey, let me shoot it in the face. And
I did not know that it would try to punch me in the face.
So he tries to kill these two and ends up alerting about 10 more, so we run like the scared little bitches we were.
You do get minerals and stuff from these, but
definitely not worth it.
It is definitely not worth it. If you see these, do not attack them. Just run away. I mean, the simple thing to do is to kill them and then run away. They will flash blue. That means that they haven't seen you or they don't see you. So just hide from them, and then it'll say they're disabled.
Now here we're finding a big thing of plutonium. We had to go find it to be able to charge our launch thrusters, I believe, and the pulse engines need a thing called therium, which I believe came from like a plant, and so it was took a little bit for us to find it.
Came from a red plant, but if you do your pulse system, you can see it. You'll eventually figure out what the different symbols mean, different plants. Some are shields, some like regenerate heat or health. There's so much stuff.
So much stuff. Like, this might turn into a game where if it gets so repetitive with it being on my channel, we'll probably end up moving it to live streaming, so then we can have like the constant mining, the random findings, because I believe I read on the forums there's 18 quintillion different planets and combinations you can get. So we're definitely not going to be able to like constantly have new material for an hour of recording.
Yes.
We definitely can do missions and find different stuff and find languages and dick around, because there was a point, I can't remember if it was in this episode or the next one, but we get basically a grenade launcher. One episode we're going to see if we can burrow to the center of the planet, and if not, if we can actually make our way to the other side of the planet, because that'd actually be pretty cool.
Yes, these are very big planets. This is still the first planet that we started on, and there's just so much stuff to do. I mean, you could spend hours on one planet, and like Ronnie said, there's billions of planets, so you'll probably never get bored of this game.
I was going to say, we still need to work on our warp drive from after the entire 2.5 hours we were playing between this episode and the one that's coming out in a few days. We ended up spending 2.5 hours in this system, and we still need to stay in this system because we need to somehow find antimatter. I think we missed a thing. I think we were supposed to go to one of the objectives, and we ended up not doing something, because when I was actually editing this and cutting it down, I ended up actually seeing like, okay, well it gave us like directions on where to go with everything else. Maybe it's telling us, oh hey, go here for the antimatter.
Yes. I was playing, so I am the driver right now. Yes, I look really retarded, but it takes a little time to get used to the flying. A little tip, you don't hit the ground, and if you want to land, I think on the PS4 it's square, and on the Xbox it's X, but just hold it and you'll touch down. It's not that hard to fly. It's not inverted. When you press down, it goes down. When you press up, it goes up. It's just a little funky to get used to, but just read the little blue thing.
However, if you do want it inverted, you can change that in the settings, because I know a lot of people like inverted. I personally don't, because it gets confusing beyond belief.
Yes.
But I'm going to say this now. It is entertaining to me, and will probably be entertaining to people up until now, but this game's not out on the Xbox One.
PS4.
I was going to say, I hoping that it comes out, but I guess there's a like law that Windows, or rule that Windows has, and they can't upload or release games that have already been released on other systems. I mean, they ended up getting around that with Rocket League,
yeah.
And I'm hoping they do it with this, because yes, I'll keep it on my PS4, but my Xbox One, or my Xbox anyways, that's where all my gamer score is. And so I'd like to get the achievements from that on this, and that way I can have my own personal off-camera planet system, and then we can still have this one so I don't touch it while we're recording or not recording.
Yes. As you can see here, we made our first weapon, which is still the mining laser. You can switch between assault weapon or the mining laser. As you can see, here's a building. We have to blow down the door. And
breach and clear!
Yes, breach and clear. If you see these small buildings, there's always upgrades in them.
Yeah, there's upgrades. Sometimes there's knowledge. I believe in this one that we're going in, we choose the wrong thing that we're supposed to, so we ruin it.
And we did get attacked going into this door, so just beware. It's those little robot things.
Yeah, it seems, however, that they don't go in the buildings, so if they are shooting at you, there's no need to run away. Just continue blasting it down and then just go inside, and they should leave you alone. But yeah, as you can see, there's an alarm going off, and we're supposed to fix it. I ended up saying we should, do this part of it, and it didn't work.
It did not work. But as you can see, the red lights are flashing. This is what we pressed. These are the milestone accomplishments.
I'll say the milestones do get annoying after a while, because they take you into that cinematic mode and you can't do anything. So like, we have to wait for that to finish before we can actually access this terminal.
And some of these terminals...
Terminals.
Whatever.
I got a turtle.
They cost minerals. So some cost carbon or plutonium or something.
Or iron. Iridium.
It's not very much, but some do. Mostly the upgrade systems do cost a little bit.
Yeah, I think the most we've seen to access one of these terminals was 20 carbon, which it was literally next to plants on a system that you can take carbon from, and it gives you like 15.
Yes.
Right here, it's kind of giving us like trying to figure out how to do it. The reason we chose Gek was because in my brain it had at least a little bit of a connection, because it was a Gek terminal, and hey, other species might be like humans. Sometimes our passwords are passwords, so maybe their password was Gek. Yes. But that was not the case. As you saw here, we just found some new technology. That's what the gun is, I believe, that we ended up just getting.
That was a different clip, I think.
Yeah, the gun we ended up getting that Kody told you about a few minutes ago, that we blew the door down with, those are like upgrades that you can get, and it's kind of cool because you can get upgrades in different storage, but you basically abandon what you already have. Like, I believe you're able to find, I'm hoping we do at some point, but I think you're able to find like different mining laser guns, but it like abandons all the upgrades that you have. You can still build them. You have the like blueprints, but you still have to find the equipment, build it.
Yes, you still have to find the upgrades.
But hopefully it would have more, because I believe the one that we have now only can have a max of 6 slots, where some of them could be like 10, 15. And so that you can basically have a god gun and destroy everything.
There you go. Destroy the Earth. Build a Death Star and destroy the Earth.
Okay, so I believe right now we are finished upgrading everything, and now we're heading into orbit. I think
this is the first time that we do go in orbit.
Yes.
So if you were listening to us before, we were and ahhing, and it was quite an exciting time.
Oh yeah, we're almost crashing into asteroids. Ended up getting 15, 20 minutes away from an objective because we were just having fun with this boost.
Yes. We actually didn't really know we were where we wanted to go. And
I had a general idea because there was a mini-map showing us stuff, but you were just having fun flying around.
Yes. And you can shoot down the asteroids. We got, in the next episode, I think we got copper out of
No,
one of
we got nickel.
We got nickel. So you can, I think, PlayStation is, whatever the bottom one is. X, and Xbox is A. And it shoots lasers.
Which still doesn't have No Man's Sky.
Which Xbox does not have No Man's Sky, but when it comes out, you will know.
So this is going to be cutting out pretty soon, guys, because this was an hour-long episode. It was telling us to go to another planet, get the technology for our hyperdrive, and on our way to it, we're going to cut it and start the second episode and record another hour or so. And of course the audio screwed up, and I do apologize for that. The next episodes will be 45 minutes to an hour. We will actually have audio. We won't be the next day commentating over it.
Yes.
One thing to definitely look forward to, because I'm gonna try and get it, I want to do a vlog video, because last night I just got the 4th expansion for Cards Against Humanity, and I want to put up a video of me, Kody, and my mom. My mom, it's so funny because you think it'd be extremely awkward when you end up doing something.
It's the funniest shit.
And she laughs her ass off, and she actually has a card worse than you. And it's the funniest thing ever, and I want to try and convince her to allow us to do that. But thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely look for our twitching, or streaming. Wow, twitching, I just sounded like a fucking loser. Our streaming on Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter will be in the description.
Like it all.
Go check it all out. Subscribe for some more content, and hopefully we can get some better videos for you guys that we don't fuck up on. I've been Aquatic Gamer,
and I'm Kody. I don't have a name yet. But thanks for joining us and enjoying the game. We will have more videos.
Yeah, we will see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Peace out.
Peace out, Girl Scout.
Peace and vagina grease.